Welcome to the Human 5.0 Project, the podcast where we cut straight to the breakthroughs that matter, the show where science meets self-optimization. I'm your host, Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and here we break down the real research, real data, and real dosing behind modern biohacking, from compounds and peptides to techniques, devices, lifestyle strategies, and performance protocols. Most people jump in and jump out before they get the gold, so we're keeping it tight and delivering the essential insights you need without the fluff. If you've taken the time to hit play, we'll make sure you walk away with valuable knowledge that can transform your approach to longevity, health optimization, and beyond.
Hey loyalists, biohackers, and longevity rebels, this is Ultimate Biohacker 10X firing up the mic again. We are here to stretch timelines, bulletproof cells, and turn every extra year into 20. Welcome back to the Human 5.0 Project. Today we are focusing solely on the intestines. No mouth bacteria, that's for next week. My friend Kathleen McDonald, an amazing practitioner up in Toronto, got me thinking. These gut bugs run the show, from teenage hormone chaos to Crohn's flares. Let's rip it open. So when did we even notice this? I certainly wasn't trained about the gut microbiome. Well, back in 2010, the Human Microbiome Project dropped a bombshell. Your intestines host about 38 trillion microbes. Yeah, that's trillion. Roughly 10 times more than your own human cells. Sounds crazy, right? So basically, you're walking around about 90% bacteria by count. Sorry. Not sorry. They're not just passengers. They're co-pilots, steering hormones, immunity, mood, and even estrogen clearance in young women who think their cycles are just fine. Their main jobs? Ferment fiber into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate that feed your gut lining and dial down inflammation. They make vitamins like B12 and K. You eat yogurt? Those bugs are in there synthesizing it for you. They tag proteins so your brain decides whether to fight or chill. Mess them up and everything downstream wobbles. So why is this microbiome so important? Well, it's kind of like the control center for many of your body's processes. It aids in metabolizing nutrients and medications, it maintains the gut barrier, and regulates your immune system. They ferment fiber into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which feeds your gut lining and reduces inflammation. When these microbes are balanced, they help prevent conditions like Crohn's disease, inflammatory bowel disease, and even hormonal imbalances. But when they get displaced, thanks to antibiotics, stress, poor diet, you get a patchy, inflamed intestinal lining that can lead to leaky gut and a cascade of immune alarms. Truth. So how do they get out of balance? Well, a simple round of antibiotics can wipe out probably 50% of your microbial diversity. Stress floods you with cortisol, starving the good guys. Add in seed oils, sugar, and proton pump inhibitors, and you tilt the balance further. You end up with low levels of protective species like Akkermansia and an overgrowth of troublemakers like Disulfovibrio, and this can lead to a patchy leaky gut surface. And we can dive deeper into leaky gut in another episode, but for now, just know that an inflamed lining can trigger everything from Crohn's to RA to acne. Is testing worth it? Stool PCR tests like Ubiome or Viome give you a snapshot of your genera, but not the full species picture. GI mapping goes deeper, spotting pathogens, parasites, and markers like zonulin if you want clues about leaky gut. Does tailoring your diet to these panels change lives? Well, Kathleen swears by it. Feed the missing bugs the right prebiotics, and you can watch inflammation crash and symptoms improve. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach, but for some people, these tests can be a game changer. If you're seeing high homocysteine levels, a sluggish thyroid, or maybe you're just 18 and already showing PCOS symptoms, then yeah, it's worth testing. Otherwise, start simple. Diversify your fiber sources, add fermented foods, and cut out the ultra-processed junk. Small changes can make a big difference in keeping your gut ecosystem happy. So let's talk numbers. You want to hit at least 50 grams of fiber a day. It's interesting because I was always aiming for 30 and I thought that was hard. So think veggies, beans, and cooled potatoes. These feed your short-chain fatty acid factories and keep your gut lining in top shape. Polyphenols from berries and cocoa train your bacteria like obedient dogs. Sit, stay, make butyrate. I had to make the dog association. If your testing shows low bifido, add inulin or GOS. Low fecal bacterium? Bring in resistant starches, like green bananas or rice cooled overnight. Supplements? Spore-based probiotics survive stomach acid, but you need to match them to your panel if you really want precision. Now let's fix that surface area. A thicker mucus layer from short-chain fatty acids and stronger tight junction proteins from glutamine and zinc carnosine can do wonders. One 2025 study showed that just 4 weeks of butyrate powder reduced zonulin levels by 20%. Translation: less endotoxin slipping into your bloodstream, less joint pain, clearer skin, and happier hormones. Estrogen gets detoxed properly, so you're not dealing with month after month breast tenderness or hormonal havoc. Bottom line, your gut is the control room, and those 38 trillion tenants pay rent in health span. Ignore them, and they'll squat in disease. Test if your symptoms scream for it. Tweak your diet and lifestyle anyway. Get those diverse plants in, skip the junk, sleep deeply, and watch the magic happen. Kathleen's patients see their cycles normalize, bowels calm down, and autoimmunity takes a backseat. It's simple math. Happy bugs, happy life. Grab the free microbiome cheat sheet, fiber targets, supplement maps, and more in the show notes. Stay hacked, stay bacteria powered, and stay microbiome strong. See you soon for more happy bugs.
Thanks for listening to the Human Upgrade Project. If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone who's ready to elevate their biology. Make sure to follow the show for weekly deep dives into peptides, protocols, devices, lifestyle strategies, and the science of high-performance longevity. Until next time, stay curious, stay optimized, and stay 10x.